What's good, Omni Gang, or Omni Scales Gang? If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. The tools will allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer, man. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's easy and everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm. Once again, that's Anchor, ANCHOR.FM. See you out there. Through the morning, it's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Shout out to LeBron James, man. Oh, man. Full-time NBA champion, NBA. Yeah, man, Taco Tuesday, man. I'm probably not going to eat any tacos, but you know what I mean. I just wanted to say that it's Tuesday. Good morning. Or in the immortal words of Madam Medea, good morning. Irma. Yay, man. I know it's been at least like a month since I came to y'all with a podcast. It is 6:23 a.m. Tuesday, April 6th. But I wanted to jump in here. Probably should have did one on the Easter, but jump in here and talk about Easter, talk about love, talk about positivity, talk about change, talk about no expectations. Thank goodness. I have the phenomenal ability to not expect anything from anybody. I have the phenomenal ability to, if I want something, I need something, to ask and not fear the outcome. I have the ability to make quote unquote change. If you don't know me, you know nothing about me, you've never heard of me, you were curious about a social media post, a video you may have seen that I maybe recreated or created. As you know, I design shoes on the Nike website and post it to my TikTok. I sometimes post it to my Instagram. I've never bought any pair of these two shoes that I've designed, but it would be nice to be able to buy them if I had the means to buy them, and buy them, sell them once I get my status up and all that good stuff. I think that's something I do. Do it for like AAU basketball teams. Do it for like not necessarily a charity, but do it for like people that really need them. Like, people write in, have requests for, like, they need sneakers for their basketball team, or if the team doesn't, provide sneakers for the whole team. Just do the, meaningful things of that nature. I know I'm all over the place. I'll be all over the place sometimes, but I'm, bring it back around full circle. Yeah, man, Easter, man, we had the Versus, Earth, Wind & Fire versus Ron Osley. Had the grand, phenomenal, motivational Mr. Steve Harvey host that thing. I think that was super cool, super honest, super phenomenal, fire. I did not see it, but I did listen to his episode of yesterday, Monday, of the show. I listened to the whole show without commercials, music, or anything like that. Well, you gotta have your sponsors. And I heard him talk about how it was fire, it was cool, it was good. They sat down and talked. They were doing like the old school way where you sit down and get information, get a backstory on all the tracks. They were sitting and discussing each track as it played or whatever after it played. If I'm not mistaken, that's really how he put it to us. And then, Swiss called him, was like, yeah, we got to perform them, you know what I'm saying, back to back or whatever. It's a quote unquote competition. But yeah, man, Steve was very, very excited about it. And, I was very excited to listen to the show, man. Like I said, I listened to it through Apple Podcasts, so I can just hear it straight through, no music. But, you got the ads and all that other stuff, sponsors. But, it's still a more raw and more direct way for me to just listen, like around maybe 1, around, I think it was like 1:30, 2 o'clock p.m. After the show airs each morning. But I've been doing pretty good on that for like the last 2-3 months, listening to it just, like that. Or if I'm early in the morning, if I just want to just listen to the radio, I just catch it live. But, But yeah, man. It's super cool, man. It's what is this? April? Damn. First podcast in April. I might have to double down, man. Triple down. Because there's so many things I think about. And, I don't necessarily... It's not really my first thought to go straight to the podcast and post it. But, I stay active on, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, of course. There's a few other platforms, YouTube. Definitely TikTok, of course, as well. That's just important as all of the other platforms. But, yeah. Cool, awesome start to the week. Of course, it's Tuesday, the year 2021. I was filling out some information somewhere where I put 2020. I put, April, such and such, 2020. And, I had to, go mark it out. And, it leads me to my next point that we're all creatures of habit. And I've been doing that since grade school. Like, it might turn into a new year, but, we're out of school before the new year. And then when we come back, it's a new year. So, we stick into them same habits, or it could be applied to any part of life, where we might have had something going on and, it ended, and then we go start something new. And, think we can come into that with the same mind state, with the same, way of thinking, with the same, don't all people quote unquote like this, or such and such, or I thought people liked such and such, or if you meet somebody and you find out that they don't eat certain foods, or you find out that they don't do certain things, or they don't particularly believe in a certain lifestyle. Not that they have anything against it, or they're trying to belittle anybody, or express some kind of traumas they had, or finally come to terms with some kind of entitlement that they lost, which is a good thing. I don't think we should have any kind of expectations or feel entitled to anything. Nobody owes you shit. But yeah, it's a free world. It might be some restrictions and laws and some governing bodies over certain things in certain countries, but it's a free world, man. You got the ability to think what you want to think, feel how you want to feel, talk about what you want to talk about, not discuss what you don't want to talk about. And, I feel like we shouldn't demonize or, belittle or demonize folks for not liking what we like, not thinking the same way we do, not agreeing with us, what I'm saying, and not doing the things that we do. We are all different. And me as a man myself, man, I just turned a new age this year. My birthday was on March 29th. Happy birthday to me, right? Yeah. Did you? Did you? The freestyle off of the But yeah, I just turned a new year, man, and I've always been like this. I was a little bit more reserved, shy, and I didn't really speak up too much about it. But I feel like I'm me, and I never been the type to let anybody sway me to do anything I didn't already want to do, or that wasn't going to lead to something that I did want to do. In so many words. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't use the word weird. I don't use the word strange. I don't use the word, that's another word people use for things that they find that are not normal, or, not what they would do, or not, how they would feel about something. I think it's interesting that some folks believe wholeheartedly that, nobody's supposed to oppose them, or, do the things that they do, or it's astronomical that, some people like to put their signal on this is just in general, like put their signal on way before they even make a lane change. Cause in the state I live in, a lot of people change into the lane. They're already in the lane when they put their signal on. Or some people just don't even signal at all, which is cool. I'm a pretty good driver, sometimes defensive. You definitely got to always watch folks. You never know what they're going to do. You always got to kind of anticipate things. You have to anticipate as far as driving goes. And I feel like it's just best when you live for the grind, you live for your work ethic, you live to expand and expound upon your strengths, double down on them. I think it's great to be self-awareness, know your weaknesses. And overall, man, try to progress in life. No matter if you're making 25, 30,000, 40,000, 45,000 a year, Try to figure out how to make moves that would increase your profits by 10, 15, 20% upon each quarter. Just find ways to also stay happy, of course, but to, challenge yourself. I feel like, it's not even worth living. Life isn't even worth living if you're not challenging yourself. And, I got a lot of things that I've been kind of slacking on that I got to, triple and double up and quadruple upon. I'm very happy. I've been posting more things on eBay, man. Things are selling. Things are doing what they're doing. But, I feel like it could be way better. Got to figure out how to hack the systems, quote unquote, sort of kind of. And, maybe like promote some things and, word some things differently. Become a great seller. I think that's very important. But it's cool though if you just got that je ne sais quoi where you can just post stuff online and people just eat it up and buy it, and you running out of things, and But that passive income though, I really, really, really need and want that. I mean, it's cool to have a 9-to-5, but I always said it to myself, and I said it to a few close folks, and I guess now the world, if you can hear this. I don't necessarily want to be a regular person all my life that works, pays taxes, and the highlight of my life and year by year is me looking forward to a big tax refund check. Unless I was saving it, happy with that, investing it and making money, making more money with it. That's cool. But, I want to run some things. I want to be corporate level. I want to be exec level, CFO, chief financial officer, CMO, chief marketing officer. I want to, build some things and start some things and be responsible for progress, whether it be mine or assisting someone else become responsible and self-aware to build their own process, build their own thing, company, business, entity, venture. I'm all with it, man. And then, this angel investing thing is very interesting when I learned that a while ago. And I think that's something I'd really, really, really want to get into. Everybody needs help, so to speak. And, I'd love to, invest some dollars into some things and see some hefty dividends or hefty feedback in monetary value from different things. And I feel like it's cool to want to live a challenging life. It's cool to feel great under pressure. It's cool to only feel like you can operate under pressure, and it's cool to be able to operate in calm times. I am very, 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 very happy to be able to send my voice over these airwaves right now. I paused one of my mentors, Gary Vaynerchuk's podcast to, spit my own, put my light back into the universe again. I call it continuing to recycle the process needed to excel. Each and every episode I do, that's what I call it. And I always go back to the saying that my dad always taught me, my father always taught me, my dad, he said and says, prior preparation prevents poor performance. And of course, that means if you're always prepared, you don't have to get prepared. Or in a way of Will Smith's words, if you're always ready, or if you always stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Something like that he said. I think some other people said it too. But, just giving you the outline of that whole statement. Be prepared, stay prepared. Always be ready to work, willing to work. Give it your all, 100,000, 299 trillion, gajillion percent. I feel that is the way to go. Easter, man. Easter. For those of y'all segue that cooked out, man, cool. That's awesome. I smelled a few things. It was nice. It was around like 70 something in the state that I live in, and it would have been nice to be able to find those cookouts. And they accepted walk-ins and walk-ons and eat some of that. But did my own thing, man. Made barbecue meatballs, biscuits, and deviled eggs. I just kept it simple. It's me and one other person, so Let's keep it simple. We could have did a little bit more. But we, as I was cut off there, as I was saying about Easter, my meal, we could have added a green or something else to it. If anything, what could you have added to that? All that already good stuff. Maybe like some broccoli or some kind of mixed vegetables or something like that, seasoned vegetables. Yeah. Big on vegetables, man. But yeah. Life has taught me much. I am beyond happy, beyond excited, beyond elated to be here. I enjoy being uplifted. I enjoy manifesting all of that spirit, recycling it, and putting it back out into the world, into the universe, into the airwaves. And I think it's really, really awesome how much fun it is to take risks, take chances, seize opportunities, and put in the work for it. With all that said, gratitude is very strong. Gratitude is much a part of my life in general, in totality. I'm grateful for the last surviving parent I have, which is my mother. Love her to death. Happy. She even listens to my podcast. I know I curse a lot, and she's into religion heavy. So, that's still cool that she's able to put, some of that aside and, hear her son truly and fully for the first time with this whole series I got of episodes over like 60 something. So it should be around 70 now after this drop. But yeah, man, within a year, 70 episodes around that. I don't know exactly how many it is, but yeah. If you got it, man, put it out. If it's in your mind, put it out. Somebody, is going to hear something and be inspired and, might look back and say, oh, wait, well, I was on such and such looking for podcasts and people to listen to, and I came across a person who had the civil rights museums photo printed on glass of the Greensboro Four, who sat at the lunch counter and, fought for service for African Americans, blacks, and white-owned establishments. Fought for service on all those, and it led a chain reaction for us to get out there and demand equal rights. Who knew? 1 year later, I still be going strong with a ton of stuff to still talk about. And, as I live life, be able to talk about that. Keep some of the things personal, some of my personal stuff personal, but, put a majority of it out. No hesitation. Been doing a whole bunch of other things, man. Trying to flip on eBay, starting this Amazon account up. After this episode, I upload this, I'm going to jump back on there and get that going, post all my items. We're going to get this going, man. Who said you only had to sell on eBay? Who said you only had to sell on Amazon? Why not sell on them both? And another random thought here. Who said you only had to take baths? Well, who said you only had to take showers? Why not take them both? Interchange them. But yeah, man, I'm super happy. As I said, man, grateful. Gratitude is a big part of my life, man. Killed the expectations. I let go of the entitlement, and just let gratefulness seep into my heart and absorb into my heart, man. Just be grateful, thankful, just happy that I'm able to do things. That's what it's all about. I'm just happy with the process to be able to, ship packages after things sell online. I'm happy to be able to get up every morning, use the bathroom, brush my teeth, shower, the bath, whatever I need to do to get clean. I'm happy to be able to pick out my own clothes, put them on. I'm happy to be able to, leave out of my place, lock my door, secure my home, and, go make money, flip, buy things, sell things. I'm just happy, man. I couldn't be happier, because I know how it could be or how it could go if, I made other decisions, or I was born in different places, or I might have made a decision that might have set off a chain of events to lead to other things. But, as bad as some of the decisions I made, as bad as some of the decisions that I made were, and allowed me to go through trials and tribulations, I'm very happy of not the end result, but where I am now. And, I've learned a lot. I continue to learn a lot. I do my own research. I do self-taught research. I continue to look up things. I continue to learn things on my own. And I'm happy to be able to use those things. I'm looking forward to be able to use those things. I love traveling. And speaking of traveling, I actually went to the same state, well, not state, but same city, which is my state's capital of my championship hockey team, man. Went out there, discovered that my mom likes being out there. She said she loves that city. I enjoyed it. It looked way different from when I was a kid. I took a few field trips out there. But, I love my team, man. My hockey team, we champions. Only championship team in my state. I'm going to let y'all do some quiz work and guess the only state with a national championship professional sport. I ain't even going to tell you what it is. Gave you a lot of clues already. But, yeah, man, just happy, man, to be a part of the heritage and lineage of a state that, that has so much culture in it, that has so many professional, cool teams that inspire a lot of people. I know y'all wondering, how can you get inspired by professional teams? Well, the teams that have made it to some of the championship games, some of the national conference games, that have made it to the playoffs or the finals, all that was cool, man. All that's the determination that you need to have. You need to keep going, keep rocking with it. Play hard, play your heart out every night, whether that's in life and in any kind of game or any kind of situation or any kind of business venture opportunity that you got going on. Just go hard as you can. And it ain't all about the trophies. It ain't all about the congratulations. It's not all about the milestones. It's not all about the accolades, but it is about how it made you feel when you had that feeling of self-accomplishment. It's about your self-worth. It's about happiness. If you're not happy, leave a situation, in my mind. If you're not satisfied with something, do something else. It's not that hard, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are forced to do things or feel like they got to do things to, continue to live or continue to, sustain. That's cool. I get it. I understand it. In my life, in my point, I've had multiple jobs, done multiple things. Some of the things I, terminated, let go from. Other things I just walked away from, walked off the jobs, just quit. It just wasn't what I wanted to do. It just wasn't fulfilling me mentally, spiritually, physically. I just, did nothing else for me besides the paycheck. And, I like I said, I don't want to be a regular person all my life. So, I don't dream to be just working for somebody all my life and paying taxes and expecting a big tax check. So, I've decided to taste new things, do different things. I'm all about passive income. I want that. I want to see what that's like. I want to see what it's like to go to a yard sale, buy a certain amount of things and put them online and make profitability. I'm all about that, man. I gotta see, I gotta know. There's a few things in my life that I didn't make decisions on. I was too indifferent. I didn't push the button on it. I didn't hit go. I didn't go for it. So, at this point where I'm at now, I'm tasting a lot of different things, doing this, that, passive income, just ready to just keep expanding and keep expounding upon even the most minute, small idea and, trying to make it blow up into something that's going to propel me into different timelines, different avenues, different directions from that one thought, that one singular path. Just branch off. Because to me, I've always elevated and continue to elevate. Even when I failed or was unsuccessful and had unfortunate events happen, I was elevating. I want to continue to go up. I want to continue to get out here. I want to continue to push to, taste modeling, taste acting, to see if those two are the things I really want to do, which I feel like they are. I've done a little bit of both. And, I'm just, happy, man, ready to go. I'm ready to hit up these brands. I want to be on websites modeling like different shoes. I don't know if they get to keep those shoes or not, but, modeling different shoes that come out. Even all kinds of shoes, whatever brand, I'm with it. What I'm saying? I want to be in like magazines, eBay, or, or website, like I said, social media. I think it's super cool, man, just to be out there and, get that travel experience and, work out, of course, stay up on that. I want to do fitness modeling, acting, and I'm just pushing it, man, putting out content to, jump out there, man, and make it happen. That's all it takes, man. It takes the thought, the will, and action. For some, it may not always be that simple, but at least, as long as you have 2 of those out of that 3, I feel like you're in a great position to start the process to get to where you want to be. I don't want to say 2 out of the 3 and you definitely gonna make it without, some kind of work ethic or some kind of talent. It takes talent too, though. It takes talent. No matter if you got to develop it, sit down with a coach. Hopefully he don't charge you. But if he does, if you, swear by him and you see testimonials and you feel like that's what you want to do, hey. But for me personally, I'm not looking for no coach. I'm not looking for nobody to tell me what I already know I need to do. I'm just here to provide value. I'm here to be grateful and thankful for whatever audience I do have. And of course, I wanted to continue to grow, but at the same time, I want to stay happy, stay grounded, and, provide the most value possible. Not expect anything, kill expectations, and not be entitled. I am not entitled. I am not better than you. You are not better than me. I grind, you grind. We shine. I grind, you grind. We shine. Just in case you didn't catch that singing / being silly / part of my personality / me just being authentic. Joking, silly business man. Boom! Do it for the gram. Instagram. Do it for the gram. I would rather do it for Twitter. Thanks for listening.